Welcome to another craft along video with Cyfarthfa Castle Museum and Art Gallery. My name is Christopher Parry and I work in Cyfarthfa Castle, and for the last couple of weeks we have been bringing you different content via our YouTube page and other digital platforms, all revolving around crafts and art activities, and today is no different. But what we're going to do today is, because it's the 75th anniversary of VE Day coming on Friday, we thought it'd be good to focus on a bit of World War II heritage for Merthyr Tydfil. And so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be creating our own World War II Evacuees suitcase. These two are already getting busy and they can tell you their names very quickly though.
That's Parry. Megan and Parry.
My two daughters, one is 5 and one is 8, and they're going to be doing the craft along video with us all on their own. They're not going to have much help from me to show you guys all how easy these activities are for children of all ages. The template for this activity can be found at cyfarthfacastle.com under the downloadable content tab. So the template is quite in depth from cyfarthfa.com. But that doesn't mean that you can't copy it and adapt it to do it at home without the printer. So how this is going to work is Betsan and Megan are going to be doing the template version, and I am going to be making my own as they go along. Now, evacuees came to Merthyr Tydfil in June 1940. Merthyr was designated a safe place as of then. And right off the bat, we welcomed thousands of evacuees to Merthyr, and they were to stay here for another 4 to 5 years of their lives, really, of all ages. They would make their way to Merthyr on train and then be housed at various places across the borough. Merthyr's population substantially increased, and even Cyfarthfa Castle Museum and Art Gallery, where I work, that actually became a temporary billet or home or housing for evacuees in the latter days of the war. They were running out of housing space in 44-45, so they used Cyfarthfa Castle during the summer holidays when it was closed as a school, and they actually used it to house about 360 odd people overnight for a couple of weeks until they found accommodation somewhere for them. Yeah, amazing. So Merthyr has a lot to answer for giving people a safe haven in a very tumultuous time indeed. But first things first, suitcase. These guys have been busy colouring in their own versions. Do you want to show them how you've been progressing, guys?
I did a Pikachu suitcase.
Pikachu suitcase, and they're going to keep colouring in. I'm going to just draw mine out quickly and tell you the best and easiest way to do that. It's 18 centimetres down on two sides, and then it's about 11 centimetres wide, so just a simple rectangle like that. On the bottom end, you're going to add a 3 centimetre box. 3 centimetre little rectangular box at the bottom with a little line for a flap. As you can see, what we're doing is we're creating the top of the box right there. So I measured 13 centimetres up, 11 centimetres up from the bottom, and drew a line across. So next, I went a little bit close to the edge, but I got away with it fine. These two boxes on the side, you measure 2 centimetres out from the bottom line there, and then 2 centimetres out from the bottom line there, and just make a little box. But don't go right to the bottom of that box. Stop at the end of the suitcase, not the flat at the bottom. Hope that makes sense. Then what we're going to do to just finish this bit off is just create 2 little flaps, and the size of these doesn't really matter at all. So what I did is I just randomly drew 2 flaps on the top squares, and that's it. As you can see, all I've done is emulate the outside lines of our suitcase. And then what I'm going to do is cut it out, and these guys are going to cut their suitcases out, and we'll show you how to put it together. As you can see, these guys are just cutting out. I've cut mine out, and that is basically what you want. So you're cutting out around the solid line around the outside of your suitcase. The solid line you're cutting out, okay? So don't cut out the flaps or anything like that, just around the outside edge of everything.
And here's my suitcase.
Do you want to show it to the camera?
My suitcase.
There you go, there's Betsan's, and there's Megan's.
Mine's an old-fashioned one.
So what are we going to do now the adults might need to do this bit
Where's the
because
box,
the folding and the gluing, it's not too bad, but it depends on the ability of your child, obviously. So I'll show you with mine, okay? And then if you girls can follow along with me, that'll be fine. So first, the flappy bits that says glue on yours, fold them inwards along the line. Then the two bits on the side below, fold them in as well. So far that's all we've got folded in, guys, just so you know. Then at the bottom, your flappy bit there, you're going to fold this in two places. So first the small line at the top, and then once you folded the top line in, fold it again on the line underneath it. So that's what you should have then, guys, okay? Then the last two folds are in the middle. You fold each of these lines just inward like that. And essentially then, what you should have is something that looks like that.
A pizza box.
Exactly. Glue on the side and then glue the sides together like that.
Glue on the side that says glue though.
Glue on the side that says glue and then put it together.
Daddy.
Oh, glue came off of the side a bit there, but they're all glue bits. Do you want to show them mine there for me?
Okay, where is yours?
Wait till the glue dries fully as well before you start playing with it, obviously. But you should have something that looks a little like Betsy's, which is looking really good in
This
there.
is Daddy's.
And it's just a little box like that, the flap open at the top. And she's done an amazing job. Megan, show them yours.
Mine's like broken, mine's
That's so you.
old fashioned, mine's like kind of broken. Do you see the patch on it?
Oh, so you made it so it's like patchy. And Bets, what did you do on yours again? Did you do Pikachu?
Pikachu!
The second page and the bit we're going to focus on now is the stuff that people took with them. So if you get up the template and use it as a guide on screen, pick what you want to take, colour it in and cut it out. If you haven't got a template printed out, then literally just copy the picture, right underneath what it is, colour it in, cut it out and put it in your suitcase. Simple. We're just busy getting all the individual parts together. And if I show them Megan's quickly, Megan decided to be a girl evacuee, so she's coloured in the girls' clothes of the bottom, and now she's concentrating on the stuff that everybody takes with them, the top line and the apple and stuff like that. So she's going to cut them out and ready to go in her suitcase. I did my drawings, which I'm going to colour in now, so I just drew a few things from the sheet. And so yeah, I'm going to colour these out and cut them out and then put them in my suitcase and all that. Betsan is getting on with hers.
So do you know that because they thought that the gas masks were freaky, the American children, so they made Mickey Mouse gas masks?
Yeah.
But they were really freaky, way freaky.
Yeah?
Really.
More freakier than a normal gas. Let's Google a picture.
Oh my god!
They are pretty freaky. I'll try to put a picture on the screen.
Oh my god!
You wouldn't like the way that was. Their gas masks were obviously essential and needed to be carried around with kids no matter where they went. So when all the evacuees arrived in Merthyr Tydfil, all of them were carrying a little brown box with a gas mask in. And if you were caught without the gas mask, you would be in a lot of trouble. Now you can just cut out around the boxes, or you can cut out around the object. It's up to you. Megan decided to go the hard way and cut around the object, which is a lot harder. You can just cut squares around the circles. I've just gone like this with mine because I just cut them out like that. That's my overcoat.
Look what happened when I was cutting out the cardigan.
I know, my teddy bear. My gas mask.
I'm just going to do the pajamas because I don't bother.
So I cut my drawings out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put everything that an evacuee needs to take with them in our suitcases.
I'm not an apple.
I have a green apple, I thought I'd go for a green apple. So you just put them in and then you can close the lid.
I have a red
and
one.
good to go.
So my cardigan is pink and blue here, people.
Exactly.
And I'm packing it up and ready to leave. I'm packing my pajamas up right now. Again. Or I won't survive sleeping on the train.
You won't survive sleeping on the train
No.
without a snack.
No.
Very true.
Yeah, you die like starved.
True.
Like starved there.
Oh, train journeys.
To make you sick.
So yeah, they give them goat's milk on the train as well.
What?
Goat's milk on the train. Because they didn't have dairy because it was rationed, like we were going to say. They give them goat's milk to drink on the train. But then when they got into Merthyr Tydfil, they went to the miners' hall in Merthyr Tydfil and they had sticky buns and tea.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, sticky buns and tea.
I like
so,
sticky buns.
with this last sheet, the sheet should appear on the screen now, we've got two things. Now while Betsy's filling out, because Betsy decided to put everything in the suitcase, boys and girls, so she's cracking on. So you've got a copy of a ration book and an identity card, both of which you would have to take with you everywhere really, particularly the identity card. Now Megan has cut out the template sheet. You cut around a solid black line and then you fold it in half and you've got a little identity card. Now you can write your name or draw in the middle or whatever. On the ration book there's a space for you to write your name and address and things like that if you did want to do it, but do the same. If you were making your own, simply just draw a rectangle out with pencil, cut it out, fold it in half and write on the front national identity and ration book. Simple as that. Beth and Megan have both cut out their identity cards and their ration books and they've written their names and address, and Betsy even has got a picture to make sure she's identified if she's out and about, you know? Picture ID, and that goes in your suitcase. Follow the template that's at Cyfarthfa.com and the downloadable resources tab. Click on that. There's loads of other activities to do, but maybe for this week, because it's 75 years since VE Day, maybe do this little craft activity to understand a little bit more about World War II, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed crafting along with us today, and certainly look at Cyfarthfa.com, check out the resources, and download what you can, and if you need any help or assistance, just get in touch with us on the contact details on that website and on wherever you got this video from.
I'm going on holidays.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
You're being evacuated. It's not a holiday. We'll talk more about it in a second. Anyway, bye bye. Hoi bye. Hoi bye. Thank you.